Big Brother Niger Shine Your Eye winner Izel Onyeze, better known as White Money, has been signed to Banky W's Empowerment Entertainment's EME, and of course, you know that's where Wizkid broke out from, and that's Banky W's record label, by the way. The reality star made this known via his Twitter page. He rolled out pictures from the official signing, wherein it was seen with a veteran singer. Banky W a veteran singer though, shaking hands to seal the deal. The budding musician revealed that he is now in good hands and has ensured that good music will flow. Fans of the sensational socialite, frenzied by the news, have stormed his comment section to tender their congratulations. Congratulations to White Money, but I like the question somebody asked. Somebody said, is he going to EME as a musician or a chef?
Oh my God. I'm happy that you said that to me behind the camera, because if the way I would have reacted now, I would have embarrassed myself.
Like, come on, like, why would anyone even say that? But you know, that was White Money's strategy, and I think Big Brother
is actually his strategy. I just think that was his personality.
I feel like it was a strategy. Like, he started off as just being his personality, then he saw that Mo is working, and he kept on doing it.
No, but personally,
because at some point he was mad that they were not letting him into the kitchen anymore.
No, that's the thing. If you watch your cooking, is not that good, and I know that I can cook better. You understand? And it's just something I love.
Can cook your own now. Like, they never said you can't go make your own food.
No. For someone that dedicated their time and attention to that season in particular, trust me, it wasn't. You know, let's say for example, your personality. You know, you're bubbly, you're fly, you're cool, calm, and collected.
Oh
okay,
shit!
You're not calm. Well, you know.
It's today my birthday.
But like, it's your way of life. But someone will not feel like this one is your strategy. You're just trying because you're in the house constantly, so you're just trying to do it since you're seeing that okay, you're not nominated, you haven't been evicted, that's your thing. But it's just you understand. And even apparently people that know him personally outside the house testify that this is the way he is. And someone like me, I love being in the kitchen, I love cooking. So
I feel like if that was his personality, there should have been something about cooking that he's doing. Maybe own a restaurant, maybe
but you know, he had other things he was doing. He was also a he was
a landlord as a then. You get what I mean? Like he had 2 houses or something. As at the time he was in Big Brother, so White Money has always been comfortable. So I know that for a fact.
He has other things he was doing. He was working in the barbering salon. He's really good at haircuts. He's good at cooking, good at cleaning, good at he does music.
Working in the barbering salon.
Yeah.
Like before he went to the house, way back
before he went to the house and everything. Because we saw a lot of things that he was doing, and we read that our nose is curious. We dug deep, we dug down. So we got to see different sides of White Money and everything. He also sings.
Does he sing though?
He produces.
He
vocalizes. Now I love White Money. I was obviously that's my person. That's who I voted for though. But now in the view of music, okay. God give me the grace not to say anything offensive, but the music. Okay. Please let me start with you. Have you heard any of his songs?
Okay, so I've tried.
That's the reply. I've tried.
I've tried a few times, but I couldn't go on with it. To be honest. Why are you laughing? Like, everybody knows that I'm real. Everybody knows that, and everybody knows that I'm a music head and a music lover.
Thank you for being real for the 2 years, because I didn't know how it was going to
I've tried a few times to listen to White Money, but it doesn't mean he doesn't have his fan base. Do you understand? There are people that like his type of music. I just don't. Why is now? The way you're looking at me now, you make me look like I'm the one. Now you just go for grace. Stop to say you now allow me to be graceless.
So see the thing, I love White Money, but this music thing, I don't know. I don't feel it's necessarily for him. Though it's something you can do as as a vibe.
You'll do better.
But you want to make a
restaurant, stuff like that. I think I would want to go to a White Money's restaurant.
Yes, I would want to go to a White Money show. That's why I can relate when you said someone said, did EME sign him as a chef or as an artist? And I don't know what to say on Banky W's part. I love him, but I don't know whether he feels like you can just get anybody and turn them into an international or global superstar.
Wizkid had talent though.
Wizkid had talent before he even signed him, so it can't be because of the
Wizkid has enjoyable music.
Exactly.
Wizkid doesn't have a choosy fan base.
Exactly. His music then was fantastic. Like, there's nothing Whiskey dropped.
Well, let me look at it from the business angle, right? Another strategy that I feel they are, riding on is the fact that White Money already has a solid fan base.
Exactly.
Right? EME already has a solid fan base. Bank it up. There's no how. They will still make money and still make numbers. Whether the music
even
is
if people are listening to it to joke about it.
But they're still gonna make money. They're still gonna make numbers. And of course, Banky W has turned the lives of a lot of artists. We have to give it up to Banky W. We also have to say shout out to him for even going into politics and all of that. And then we also have to say keep holding down his home. With what's the name again?
Adesua. And most people also felt like it was better he invested in Adesua because she has better chances of being a good artist.
Video of his song that she remade.
No, which song?
I can't remember for the life of me. But man, maybe we'll play you that video tomorrow.
It was so
on
good.
Friday. But anyways, guys, yes, let's move on to the next story, and this one is on Waje, who has attracted mixed reactions from fans after she publicly sought a collaboration with her colleague Tems. In a tweet, Waje teased a collaboration with Tems and pleaded to her fans to convey her wishes to the Crazy Things crooner. However, our tweet gathered mixed reactions as some knocked her, begging Tems for a feature despite her being in the industry longer than Tems. It's not by how far, it's by how
well. Thank you.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I see no problem with Waje asking for a collaboration. Now, Waje is a solid artist. Waje was here like a month ago.
Yeah.
And then when she was right here, it was she's a solid songstress. I think like she has one of the best vocals in the game.
Word.
You get what I mean? And so if somebody is doing, come on, Tems has become international.
Exactly.
She's not doing
it's just like the
international.
perfect comparison of Banky W and Wizkid. So Banky W has been in the game longer, and he brought Wizkid to the limelight, but Wizkid is better.
No, Wizkid is more relevant. You really can't say better.
Oh, okay. Forgive me.
I don't want us to be offensive. So let's be careful with the choice of words here. So there's Tems, who is a solid artist. There's a Waje, who is a solid artist. One has more recognition. I'm not sure about this. I should have checked, but I don't know who has more followers. I could bet Tems.
Tems has more followers. And in terms of recognition, yes, Tems.
You get what I mean? So it doesn't matter. I think even in America, you see somebody like what's it called now? Maybe what can I even call in America that would still want to do a song with Future or do a song with?
Okay, he has done that. Probably
you still see Diddy, you still see P. Diddy, doing songs with new artists. You still see Lil Wayne, you still see Lil Wayne featuring Lil Baby. Do you get what I mean? Like, so would you say because he's Lil Wayne, he shouldn't feature a Lil Baby on this?
No, but it's not even just about that. It's the way. I think most people's problem is the way she came out to say it. Most people's problem, they're like, oh, she could have gone DM, she could message.
All right, so let's bring it. Why did they throw Don Jazzy? When Don Jazzy showed screenshots of saying that he wrote most of the artists that he has signed.
He messaged them. Yeah.
Why did they say, you're a big man now, they're supposed to be the ones coming to you?
Now, it was a collaboration. Now, one thing about Don Jazzy, he has eye for talent. I will give him a producer of grace.
Are you trying to insult Banky W?
Stop that. That's what I wanted to say on the first story. But I said let me hold my mouth because I was trying to be careful on some
But he has talent now. He has skills. He has Shady. He had skills.
Yeah.
He had Shady. He had Wizkid. He had Niola.
Now it's one thing. That's what I'm saying. That I don't know. Maybe his mindset was he can pick any random person and turn them into a superstar, into a Wizkid. But it's not exactly like that because Wizkid had talent even before it was because of his talent that brought him to.
Anyways, we'll pass that story. Let's stick because we're back to it.
But this one in particular, most people's problem was, she's an auntie in the industry. She's one of the biggest people in the industry. She came out in 2007, and whilst Tems came out in 2009, 2019 and everything, that she has been in the game, that she should, the other way she could have reached out to Tems, that she could have messaged her.
She did in 2007.
Do me, featured Do Me. My nigga best friend, the best friend. I can give it to you. I can give it to you. Give it to me some. You can see the jam though. It was. So they felt like she could have probably reached out to her privately or reach out to her team or whatever than putting her on the spot and whatnot. And I feel like personally, pride comes before fall. If you see something big, like I know this, yes, like you said, it's not how long, but how well. I know if I have this collaboration, I've been in the game for a long time, but this new artist is making waves, is making international waves, and I want to put myself out there. Yes, I've been in the game longer, but she has gotten the international recognition that I didn't have as much as she does, or I don't have as much as she does. So there's no harm in putting pride down. I want to work with this person. It could be that, maybe she wanted to work with this person, but she felt like this person might not, but I know if I put her on the spot, this is. So
I beg on Waje's behalf, we're whispering to you, Tems, please, go work with Waje. I feel like that's going to be a wonderful collaboration because their vocals together will be solid. But let's move on to Ayo Moku, aka AY, who has reviewed the set of humans he has high intolerance level 4. AY said these people exhibit a certain kind of characteristics he could never stomach or overlook. According to him, he could never tolerate people who are extremely entitled yet ungrateful. He explained these people would rather focus on the one thing you couldn't do for them than the uncountable number of times you have done things and they couldn't do for themselves. Now, I totally agree with AY Malcolm, but I feel like we all fall short of the glory of God once in a while. There are people that you just expect. So, this is something that happened to me and a few family members, when I was in a little time of distress. And I expected that, man, look, I'm telling you, this is my problem. And then you wanted to, switch it up. So I want to use this opportunity to just say, I'm very sorry, Wally. But anyways, yes, I'm not using this. Yeah, but at the same time, right, I just felt like if I feel like you can do it for me, right, and I know you are capable, and there's certain people that I can be entitled to. Now we choose to be independent, right? But I feel like entitlement when it comes to parents, when it comes to family, isn't entitlement.
No, let me correct.
That's how I feel though.
No, I feel you. You see a W, I see an M. Another person's gonna see an E. So personally speaking, I feel that.
But if you turn the M upside down, it's still W. So
and if you turn it the other way to, it's still M.
But it's not
E. But anyways, I understand what he's saying. People can help you 9 times, but that one time they tell you no. You can get 9 yeses, but that one no they tell you, you automatically carry it. The problem with people is that they feel entitled. You don't know what this person is going through. You don't know why this person said no. Yes, they might be capable. It's not every wealthy person that you see that is able to help you. They could have said, remember the 9 other times they have told you yes, I'll help you.
I know the type of
but
people
that one particular time. Exactly. I understand what he's saying perfectly. And yes, let me also correct the notion. You should not feel entitled even when it comes to your parents' money, your family. Yeah. You should not feel entitled.
I know, but look, okay, so growing up, right, I had things that I felt like were my birthright. The fact that now, if I feel entitled to my school fees, is that entitlement?
No, in terms of education,
if I feel entitled to my 3 square meal a day, is that entitlement?
Yes.
If I come home and I'm like, why is there no food? And then you're like, okay, so I've been feeding you all these years. What? But I'm entitled, I'm still right under your roof. Now I'm just keeping, so I feel like there's certain things that, are not actually entitlements, but sometimes people also get tired of doing things, or there are reasons why things can be done. But a lot of people, I feel it's the approach, right? It's instead of me coming home and say, why is there no food? I'm like, Mama, you didn't cook.
Yeah, thank you. That's exactly.
Yeah, like it's a different thing.
Just like right now, it's like me saying, okay, for example, I know right now, even as I am not entitled to my parents' money. If I ask my parents for money and they say,
I'm entitled to your parents' money.
If I ask my parents for money and they say no, they're not giving me or something, I will get angry like, why they not give me? After I didn't know my parents either. I remember all the times that they have helped me, all the times that I have asked them. Big shout out to my dad, by the way, for coming through for me major this weekend. I love you, baby boy, so much. But it's like if I ask if I ask and you do not give me, I will get mad at you because I'm not entitled. I won't start saying, you did not give me. No, it's wrong. You understand? Because all the times you have been giving me, I know if you have, you would. And the reason maybe you might have now, but you're not giving me because one or two things, maybe you have other plans for it, or you're not that strong. It's like most people you see on the road, like for example, most of these beggars, when they see people on the road and they ask for money and they don't give, they feel some type of way. With your big car, you know, if you give me anything or something, but you don't know what. It's not about big car. Most people, their phones are worth more than their accounts. They're worth more than what they have. My table though, but you understand, it's like most people are going through a lot. It's not about what you see. Most people, they just know how to be presentable, to present themselves, because it's a case of dress as you want to be addressed. So I don't feel like you should be entitled to anybody, be it your friend, or even if someone that you helped. For example, on your birthday, on your friend's birthday, you got her a cake, you got her something. Then on your birthday, you now feel like...
I tell you.
No, I'm just asking. On your birthday, you feel like this person is supposed to. You don't feel entitled. You don't feel. You don't say because this person did not do me too on their birthday. I will not do again. Like, you do it because you want to, not because you're expecting something back. And also remember, when other people helped you, don't say because of that one time they told you no, you're going to get angry. You're going to feel some type of way. Which also brings me to the detailed definition of values. Values are standard rules and criteria that influence and determine how individuals behave in society.
Calm down,
okay.
You crammed this one.
Of course, why not?